Hello everyone, welcome back to Synthetic 2. It has been a little while since the last run where we played the Riot Guard. Now that was our absolute craziest run yet. 2 hours and 40 something minutes, I think it was 2 hours 46 minutes. We made it to and through the first loop and into the second loop. We made it a fair way into there as well before we died. And I thought after that effort, got to take a break for a few days. So just massive amount of Synthetic 2, massive amount of content there, but I'm refreshed. I'm looking forward to getting back into it. And in celebration of getting back into it, we're going to be turning up the escalation to 175%. That's the highest that's available to us at the moment. So that's going to mean increased enemy danger, increased vulnerability for myself. It's gonna be a bad time, but a good time to bust out the Machine Hunter again. We haven't had a crazy amount of success with the Machine Hunter, but I'm desperate to make it work. I love this class. I love a class that gets a buddy. So let's go through the abilities here. We're starting out with Turtle Shield, ducking and enabling a cover shield with strong defensive and accuracy benefits. It gives you a dodge chance, it gives you less recoil, less deviation, and less damage taken, but makes you considerably slower for 3 seconds. We have the Heat Disabling Shot. We're going to change it up. If the game lets me, there we go. The HVAP Piercing Shot empowers the next shot with exponentially piercing ammunition, increased crit chance, and armor penetration, which is cool. Let's go for an ability we haven't used before. The Heavy Anti-Tank Mine places a heavy anti-tank mine, which deals high concentrated damage and bonus damage against armor. Super simple, love that. And we have, of course, Snappy, our hunter unit, which provides fire support, can be repaired when damaged on low health. Turtle Shield and HVAP Piercing Shot is mirrored on the Hunter unit, so all the benefits that apply to these will apply here as well. In Update 14, because we haven't played this class since Update 14, the AI for Snappy also got an update, so I think they should be a little better now. I think they might have gotten a little more range as well. Can't quite remember. Our passives, we've got Cover to Cover Ambush. Grants recharge and ambush if not firing or getting hit for 3 seconds in combat. Recharge recharges all abilities and starts recharging your shield instantly. Ambush gives you more movement speed, more fire rate. Defensive measures, on low health we throw a smoke grenade. Ambush is now stronger, it gives us 500 shield instantly, and every time we complete an area we get 500 health. We also have better anti-armor weaponry now as a passive. Affects tech weapons, armor-piercing anti-material, and ion. 20% reload speed, 20% eject speed, 1 magazine size, and more critical hit damage. As far as our kit, let's go for the Ripper, which is a high caliber SMG. Ambush-wise, it will give us more movement accuracy, and it will stun on hit. And we'll just keep here with the CR-18 pistol, get straight into it. And by straight into it, I mean at the 4-minute mark in the video. But I hope you guys have been well since the last one. I've been, I've been pretty crazy. I'm headed off tomorrow to Melbourne, which I'm looking forward to. This place is mine here. Oh, it throws it out, in fact. Well, that's considerably better than I thought it was. Yep, gonna see a concert there tomorrow, which I'm super excited about. Fleet Foxes and The National, 2 of my favorite bands. Well, amongst my favorite bands. Are gonna be there performing in one concert, which is awesome. Little collab between a couple of indie giants, I suppose you could say. And already, we gotta remember to bring in Snappy. Very important. Snappy takes up a healing item, by the way, which I think is quite interesting. Hence why getting health every level is good. I recently worked on a little cabaret as well, which is great. It went very, very well. Minimal issues, so it was good to do that again. Hadn't done any work in the arts for a while, so you know, it's nice. Just a bit of variation. Bust out the Ripper SMG here. That anti-tank mine is so cool. Hey, repair for you, mate. There we go. Yeah, and look at that range. I do feel like that range got a little upgrade. Alright, body upgrade for us. I have no idea what kind of run I want to have at this point, but we're just going to take things that are solid and play it by ear. I like the idea of move speed, because when we turtle up, we get reduced move speed. Can you imagine... Just work with me for a second here. A situation in which we have so much move speed that the shield, the turtle shield doesn't reduce it so much, and we can move quite freely and have those benefits of the turtle shield. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot, in fact. Alright, this SMG is good, but it's about to be out of ammo. Back to the pistol for us. Yeah, besides that, not much. I was not successful in my job interview, to anyone following from that episode, which I would say was unlikely. Stoner Carbine. I don't feel that we've gotten this before. Automatic rifle. Tyrant variant. Lifesteal on hit. Doubled when on low health is cool. Taking above 300 damage heals and grants crit chance. Last 10% per magazine critically strike. Last 10% shots per magazine critically strike. Cool. Let's slip in... No. Let's clear a few enemies so we see how it works, and then we'll slip an upgrade onto it. Yeah, I'm chugging along. It's March already, which is insane. It's insane that it's March already. I live in Adelaide. We got the Adelaide Cup next Monday, public holiday. Looking forward to that. I am not, however, personally, and if you are, that's fine. I'm not really a proponent of the whole horse racing thing. I pretty much can't watch it. It's crazy to me that people like do that and they pay money to see which horse wins, and then sometimes horses, they'll just like die, which is crazy. Not often. For me, a horse is a free-spirited animal, and they should be doing their thing out in an open field. You know, I don't feel like they should be being raced. But it's a big thing here. It's a huge thing in Australia. Adelaide Cup is widely known in the horse racing community, and widely known enough that we get a public holiday for it. Let's have a look at our item here before I keep ranting. SAT Master Key fires a shotgun blast effective in close range. Yeah, we can unautomatic that. Try and fire it off manually. Alright, we have a couple of upgrade kits. This carbine, so far, it seems like nothing completely special about it. What the hell? Switches the weapon to burst fire. Heaps of fire rate, heaps more damage. Less recoil. This is very cool. I wonder how many rounds burst it is. It is 4-round burst. Cool. Cool. Each non-weak point hit increases weak point damage. I've never been a fan. Don't give me this semi-auto conversion now. Improved accuracy and cooling is always going to be great. No, it's insane. You know, people... I don't know. You never watch those guys on the horseback and they're like sitting there, you know, smacking it or whatever, and you never think like, why are we doing this as humans? It doesn't feel right. Does it not feel right to anyone else? That's just me. It's just me. Just my opinion. And then the ladies are out there. I mean, sometimes they're riding the horses too. I don't want to be offensive, but you know, there's a huge fashion event. Those things, they're like a confluence of two different things that you wouldn't imagine relate to each other. You know, fashion and horse racing. But they probably make a crap ton of money, and that's probably the reason for their astounding popularity. I mean, if it's worth taking a public holiday off for, I mean, I don't even know. First time using the master key there. And we're getting low. We're getting low, and we have no natural way to heal. We heal between levels, of course, but we can't heal on demand, I suppose. But that's okay. It just means being a little carefuler. Now, knowing that that mine gets a cooldown refresh whenever we trigger ambush, it's very important. We want to be throwing that out essentially off cooldown. Maximize the damage output. Maximize our safety too, you know. Throwing a mine out means not having to be in line of sight necessarily. So yeah, we gotta remember that cover to cover it is the style, is the way of the world here. Bust out the SMG. Looking forward to what this health is going to offer us. Something with passive regen would be ideal. Be more than ideal. Let's have a look. So, increased melee attack. Well, chance for melee attacks twice. And more healing and healing regeneration. What is this? Boost any existing regenerative effects. However, the heart might stop briefly when taking health damage. What? Heart attacks stun for 0.5 seconds. That is crazy. Let's try it. Because it gives us life steal. And ammo regen and ammo regen. What was the third thing? My goodness. Health regen, of course. Probably the main appeal there. But lifesteal is we already have a little lifesteal. So why not seek out some more? And look, we already have a huge amount of health back from that, so the heart attacks thing, you know. It's gonna be interesting. I don't know how often the game is going to trigger that, but yeah, the lifesteal is massive right now. Look at us already back to over 2k health. And moving on to the next level, which is Grant. Yeah, I have annual leave all week this week, which I was very much looking forward to. Last year, I made a big mistake when it came to leave at my job, and I put it all at the end of the year. This year, I got it really nicely spaced out. I planned it very specifically so that it would be like spaced out in sort of the ideal fashion. Which is good for the mentals, you know? Good for the mental health, so. Right on. Still dealing with these ambushes. They're still the scariest part of the game in general. Especially the Caped Crusader and the Bike Slater are crazy. I think we just had a half a second stun then. Yep, we sure did. Ammo regen is cool though. Forgetting Snappy once again. Let's throw them out. Yeah, safe to say the Machine Hunter is not a class I've completely figured out just yet. I'm looking forward to figuring him out, but the rhythm of play, that's what's important, and that's what I don't quite currently have. I just sort of spam out my abilities when I see that they're off cooldown. Which is, you know, kind of an average way of going about things. Alright, we'll save that weapon upgrade kit for when we actually have ammo. Hopefully we get an ammo drop soon. Oh, right here. Easy. We're running out of ammo very easily. I wouldn't be against a little ammo gain. What is this? Omega Laser Repeater. 66% chance on crits to fire a laser shot with high ricochet chance. We have to try it, right? It also gives us +5 heat on activation, but... Now, our crit chance currently would be... It's only 13%, but because we're early on, we have many opportunities to upgrade our crit chance. Let's repair Snappy here. They're a bit shit at the moment, I would say. Kinda not really doing it for us. And yeah, we do need to remember not firing or getting hit for 3 seconds in combat. Not firing is very interesting. What it means is that you can throw out mines, which counts as not firing, I imagine. And reduce the cooldown there, and then sort of spam out mines ad infinitum. Which is a fun strategy. I still get anxiety around bikes, like, even just seeing them I feel like my death is approaching. In the game, that is. I didn't bring that up, like, as a real life trauma of mine, although it may extend from the game into real life at times. Alright. But we're okay. I haven't felt the full tension of 175% yet, you know? It's felt just like any other game of Synthetik. Which is to say, nail-bitingly hard and tense at every turn. Whoa! What's good, in terms of the laser system that we put on our gun, is that we do have our, what is it called? The HVAP shot gives us very high crit chance on that particular shot, which means very high chance to trigger the laser. So that's something I hadn't thought about until now. But yeah, maybe we do go for a critting strategy. Seems appropriate. Maybe we could get a sniper. Would be ideal. Even the harpoon, maybe? Could be cool. Alright, chill out for 3 seconds. Yep, get that. Starting to understand a little. And because it's been a while, I'm just not using these items. I'm going to put them on auto once again. Alright, reload me here. Hide, get the cooldowns back. Yeah, gotta master that. That's really the key. We engage, we get the cooldowns back. We engage again. It's all about being short, sharp, and shiny with it. Let's just grab this ammo before we heal Snappy up here. We are desperate for an upgrade terminal to make Snappy a little hardier. But yeah, our only Machine Hunter run only made it to Act 2, as far as I'm aware. As far as I remember. I'd love to see the way in which Snappy, you know, if they're good on loop, if they're terrible on loop. Taser drones here. Summons 2 taser drones, firing a taser shot which can stun or apply shocked. And we have a weapons chest that's going to spawn some Popo. And we got the Object 29 weapon. Bit of a classic from the first game, this one. Wouldn't mind using it actually. Haven't had the opportunity to really use it properly this game. Please, please. I beg of you, do not end it now. Hello. Are they over it or? Alright, Object 29, let's have a look here. Fires shield destroying fusion missiles while the trigger is pulled down. So, every now and then we'll fire a missile. Attachments have stronger effect is cool. And increased speed and sprint on reloading. I'm not against sinking some upgrades into this rather than the Stoner Carbine. And I'm certainly not interested in any of those weapons. I'm not even going to talk about them. But yeah, we'll see. We'll use it for a bit. Get a feel for it. But still feeling that a sniper would be excellent. Alright, backing up for the ambush once again. I don't have to tell you guys this. You should know why I'm retreating at this point. Here we are. Yeah, 2 Versfire rifles, thank you taser drones. Not really the kind of thing I'm looking for, having 2 Burstfire rifles. I like having different weapons for different situations if I can. Although in this game you do sort of end up... You definitely end up using one weapon a majority of the time. Let's open the upgrade shop here. Go straight to Snappy. Someone kills heal itself by 800 health. Yeah. Chance to summon at high rank is not great either, but it's probably better than the alternative. Increase fire rate and mag size. Attacks can now stun. Yeah, stun ammo sounds okay. I was really looking for more tankiness, but we're not going to get there today. And that's alright. No use crying about it. Now remembering, we don't have a proper dash is the big problem here. It's going to make this class particularly interesting when it comes to bosses, I think. But that wasn't so bad. I'm more worried about the plane. If anyone watched last run, which a couple people have, we had a real issue with the plane boss fight. We had what I can only describe as slideshow frame rate. Probably we're about down to 3 or 4 frames per second on that fight. Who knows if that will happen again. No way of knowing. Okay, what do we got? Heat HVAP allow 1 additional shot to be fired from the machine hunter. Yeah, not bad. Combat start instantly grants ambush, allowing the stacking of abilities. Ambush grants 30% increased movement speed and fire rate. Let's go for this. So we initiate with the mine. Once it triggers and combat starts, we will get ambush, which will refresh the mine, which will let us throw out another mine. And with that in mind, our future upgrades probably shouldn't go towards Port Snappy, and should go towards perhaps the mine or the HVAP system. I'm never going to remember that acronym, by the way, so get used to me going down and looking at the prompt there. So yeah, importantly, engage with the mine. That's number 1 thing to remember right now. Start off combat by throwing the Q in. Ugh, K9s are so scary. The movement speed they get is crazy. I don't know if movement speed is affected by escalation. I think I might have asked this last time. But it's dangerous. It's very dangerous. Ow. Ow, ow. Alright, we're alright. We're doing good damage, which I'm happy about. And the constant ambush procs are giving us good movement speed opportunities, which is great. And we'll have a look at that item in a moment. So, Magic Mag. Instantly reloads the current magazine and grants increased fire rate. Does not reload at 0 ammo. So that'll trigger automatically when we're on low ammo, maybe even 1 ammo. And just give us a minor buff. It's nothing crazy. I don't think, anyway. Right, I hear a police siren, which means there's probably a guy up there trying to call them. I'm not going to be able to do much about that. Thank you, Snappy. Oh yeah, let's move back here. Not shoot for a few seconds, get the ambush going. Hello. Yeah, we definitely found last run that turrets get particularly dangerous as the difficulty goes up. The damage they can dish out is just huge. They can melt you in seconds. So yeah, eventually we'll run out of enemies coming from this direction, but not at the moment. And we're good to go. Cool. Lifesteal definitely keeping us topped up at the moment. I'm very impressed. That hard upgrade Seems to be a bit of a banger, I would say. And thank you, Magic Mag, for filling us up, making it so we don't have to reload. Pretty quick cooldown on that one too, so I'm impressed with how that's working. Definitely an item for which auto-triggering seems very valuable. Hello. No ammo left there. Take out the Object 29. And again, I don't know what I'm going to end up running with. But let's throw an upgrade down for it. Increase ammunition pickup and capacity could be good. Look, weapon damage at the cost of a little deviation down is probably fine. I think this weapon in general was quite accurate. So I am not at all averse to extra damage, ever. Even as we almost die to a cloaked enemy. But it's okay. Any near-death experience is very quickly rectified by the lifesteal at the moment. I mean, look at that. We're up to 1700 again. We were on just a few hundred earlier. I don't know where Snappy, like, went. They're probably sitting at the start of the level just begging for a repair that I'm not going to give them. Oh my goodness. Oh, the stun. The heart attacks. They were coming hard and fast there. So when you're on low health, maybe by the looks, you get a lot of stun triggers. We'll have a look at that weapon shop in a second. I just want to get back some HP. And yeah, prioritize those invisible enemies, because they are absolute jerks. For now, I'm going to avoid pressing right click. I don't think this turtle shield is giving us good defense. I think our movement gives us good defense. Yeah, it's not great right now. Okay. Let's assume we're, I don't know. Let's just see what's up. Radiation rifle? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I know I wanted a sniper, but I'm not like too excited about any of these, so that means I don't have to worry about making a decision just yet. What's difficult about this character is it's a little bit hard to know when exactly combat triggers, you know? I think when an enemy sees you, combat triggers no matter what, regardless of whether you shoot them and deal damage to them. I could be wrong, but it's just looking like that. And my god, those things are... I did press right mouse there. I thought it would help. I think it might have. Yeah, now that I'm noticing the heart attacks, that seems pretty serious. Who'd have thought heart attacks would be serious? So yeah, I don't know. I'm indecisive at the moment about what I'm keeping. Be it the Object 29 or the Stoner Carbine. Anti-tank mine upgrade. 40% extra power, love it. HVAP upgrade. Now fires 3 times, but reduces power by 40%. We can increase that power back up. No need to worry there. Okay, moving right along. Yep, we got the central spawning level, which always freaks me out. I find a wall as soon as I can. Thanks, Snappy. So yeah, I'm not keen. I'm not keen on the turtle shield. I'm not keen on playing a character that doesn't have a dash, to be perfectly frank. But that's something we're obviously just going to have to cope with. As long as we keep dealing damage, in theory we cannot die. In practice we definitely can. Heal you up. God, only a half heal is just rough. Very rough. Yeah, I wonder... I haven't checked on the frequency of updates for this game. I only started playing this game a few months ago. It's been around for over a year, maybe even over a couple years. But I'm always excited to see what's coming up next. I don't know what they're going to focus on. I don't know if new characters are in the works. I will certainly take any content at this point. But I feel the balance is not too bad at the moment. Just throw out abilities, man. Just deal damage, like I said. We're very squishy, but boy can we do damage. I feel like the balance is okay, like it's meant to be a tough game. And it is a tough game. Them ambushes in particular. If there was one thing I could change, it would be those. And maybe because we discussed the crit build, we'll just stick with the Stoner Carbine. It does seem a little bit better in general. And this is, I think, maybe what melted me earlier. More enemies incoming, we'll just back off. We'll just back off here. Heal Snappy up, if we can. Let our buddies clean up the scraps. Yeah, the mine, I mean, the damage is falling off a little. And Snappy is just constantly a disappointment. I mean, just do something. I know it's attracting a little attention. I shouldn't take that for granted, but... God, just seems really lame at the moment. Bad day to be a Snappy lover. Yeah, still looking for more weapons. Safe to say I'm not entirely pleased with our selection so far. Usually I prefer to have, in any given run, at least a shotgun or a sniper. My god, I feel like I'm taking so much damage. And not for lack of dodging, just like raw, you know? I feel that maybe that's an effect of the escalation. Because I feel so vulnerable. It was ambitious of me to not play for a while and then just turn up the difficulty. Some might say a little narcissistic to assume that I'd be able to hold it down here. Just food for thought. Maybe I should have even decreased the difficulty. Maybe I secretly hate looping. You never know. You will know, I love looping. Looping is very fun. Absolutely my favorite thing. Tried to stack the piercing there. Haven't noticed much of the piercing so far. I mean, obviously, the shots are piercing. There's nothing unique about that. But I haven't noticed it being good. Is what I'm sort of meant to say. Yeah, that health regen is crazy. That's gotta be worth the heart attacks. I cannot imagine a world in which that's not worth it. Loop could be that world. You do get other forms of health regen as you go on in this game, but for now it seems good. Fire rate? Less deviation or armor pen. Let's go for fire rate. And we'll pick up a Gambler's Den upgrade. Hello? We will not just yet pick up a Gambler's Den upgrade. Now, we need to remember that we're an initiator. We need to throw out our abilities to start combat. Otherwise, there was no point in even taking that upgrade. That's better ability use there. Much better. Okay. Gambler's Den. That's what we were looking at. And we'll heal Snappy. I won't forget to heal Snappy. All currently owned items gain 40% CDR, but you start combat with 25 heat. It's good. It's good. Enhances the ammo economy at the cost of mobility. I hate this all the time. I don't want to reduce my movement speed. Stop. More class XP gain, who cares? 50-50 chance to double held credits and increase luck. Or lose them all with potential side effects. Man, I don't know. Let's gamble. We lost the gamble and now we're cursed. We have less max health and shield. Ah. Hopefully we get a shrine soon. Yeah. What can I say? It's a gamble. That's the whole point. Item shop is cool though. Maybe there's a cleanse item that will cleanse me of all my curses. These are not it. Twin Link is interesting. Sapper Shovel is interesting too. If we get the money, which is unlikely, we'll pick up a Twin Link. And yeah, I think I'm getting it. I think I'm getting it with Machine Hunter. Like, look how many abilities we were able to throw out there. I think I threw 5-6 mines. They really meant it when they said cover to cover. Okay, curse for our greed. It's the Balatro in me that's making me so greedy. I hear that game got taken off console stores for encouraging gambling. I don't... Look, the aesthetic of the game, for those who don't know, Balatro, new little roguelite that came out, pretty popular, has overwhelmingly positive on Steam right now. Very fun game. It's poker themed. Like, you play it with playing cards, and you upgrade those playing cards, and so on. There's no, like, it's not illegal to make a poker video game, right? So why why are they saying it encourages gambling? I don't know. It's freaking me out, man. Increased healing from all sources is interesting, but I want more speed. I just want to run fast. I've decided this is the Hermes run, and we're just going to run as fast as possible at all times. And here's a shrine. There is no cleanse button. Ah! Okay. Terror, we will never do. Please make this better. We're going to protect ourselves against an attack. And if we succeed, we'll get a blessing. If we fail, we'll be dead. So nothing to worry about there. There'll be more, don't worry. There they are. Took them a second that time, but hey. Alright, stop firing, get the cooldowns. Let Snappy do the work for you. As useless as they are. It's the tankiness that's the problem, and I didn't expect that to be the problem, but it is the problem. So far, out of the MVAP and the other round, can't remember its name, I definitely prefer the other one, I think. Alright, we have upgrades here. More fire rate, less burst fire delay, but more recoil. More crit damage and more heat. Extra shot chance, but the extra shot consumes ammo. I love, let's crit damage and heat could be cool. We are critting with the HVAP, so -7 because it fires 3 times. Yeah, okay. So it's actually at 28% more crit chance, but we'll have opportunities to bring the power of that back up. All right, boss fight is next level. Regenerative emitter. It's not the worst. Not the worst one. I would love... Okay, here's my humble request with this game. And it might already be a thing. Give me a sound effect when ambush triggers. I can hear the reload sound effect. I suppose that counts. You win this time, game. You win this time. I'll be back, though. Whoa, okay. Interesting. Little worried. Gonna have to do a lot of damage very quickly here. Run. Keep dealing damage. And we're out. Tough class. And very tough situation for us. Our weapons were... they were not good. And we had opportunity to take a sniper and we didn't take it. We probably should have. But what can I say? 175% is tough. It's very tough. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We're not going to play Machine Hunter again. We're going to keep moving on. We're going to go Eliminator again. I love this class. I can't wait to play it. So we'll catch you guys on that one.